Hello YouTube, it is Fan talking at you again. We're doing a video here on my VideoCD collection. Now, what question I always like to bring up with people is what do they think the first digital video consumer format was? That was first released to anyone, basically. Some people think it's DVD, which would be wrong, even though that is digital video. Some people might say, you know, like mini DV or digital 8. Close. Those came out in 1995, 1996, as those are digital video formats. But the first digital video format that was made for consumers is the VideoCD. Now, albeit it's a very bad quality digital video format, but it is digital video. MPEG-1 compression, as opposed to DVDs, which used MPEG-2 compression, and most Blu-rays these days use H.264. Although some of them came out when they first came out were MPEG-2. But anyway, this you're probably also wondering why I have my Sega Saturn here. Well, my Sega Saturn was my first video CD player. It was the first device I had that was able to play video CDs. It wasn't able to play video CDs out of the box. You needed this little attachment here. This is the JVC RG-VC20 attachment for the Sega Saturn, which would allow it to play video CD, MPEG-1 video CDs plus photo CDs. It's a format that Kodak came up with in the 90s, which would play just you would put photos on a CD for you so you could watch them on your television. That wasn't the greatest idea because they never really caught on very much, and they stopped making them around like 1999. But okay, enough with that. Let's get into my collection here. I don't have too many. I mean, most of mine are from Hong Kong. So that was when I went to Hong Kong when I was in the Navy. That was the easiest way to buy movies was on video CD, both bootleg and and official releases. Because they're only like even the official releases were only like $5 to $10 each. So that's pretty darn good back then. All right, so first off, these were probably my first purchases. These were the couple of video CDs of the Vision of Escaflowne anime. This is the first way I saw it. It's in Japanese with Chinese subtitles, so I wasn't able to understand everything that went on in this show, but I still enjoyed it. I eventually wanted to get the subtitle VHS when it was released in America, along with the Laserdisc and the DVDs. All right, this one is a Vampire Hunter based on the anime. Well, based on the video game Darkstalkers or Vampire. It's a fighting game series by Capcom. This is an official release, actually. Yeah. These and I bought those in my second trip to Hong Kong. That's when I bought my first the attachment for the Sega Saturn. Okay. This is a fun movie. This is Tiger on Beat, starring Chow Yun-fat. I kind of think this was who was that, Walter Hill? I think this was his inspiration for what you call it, a Lethal Weapon, because you got a veteran cop with a loose cannon of a cop on this one, kind of sorta. You know, it's not quite as the loose cannon cop isn't quite as crazy as Martin Riggs in Lethal Weapon, but it's still a fun movie. And it's it shows off the comedic side of Chow Yun-fat. Was most people are used to him seeing him as the killer, in like in Hard Boiled or The Killer, where this shows off more of his comedic side, and has a really crazy fight at the end with chainsaws. It's like a kung fu fight with chainsaws. It has to be seen to be believed. This is a video CD of music videos from the Japanese pop rock band Puffy. They had their short-run TV show on Cartoon Network, Puffy Amiyumi. Well, they were originally called Puffy. They couldn't, call themselves Puffy when they came to America because of that rap artist named Puffy. Puff Daddy, what the hell his name was. But I actually found this in a local music store in their $1 CD bin. I guess, they put it in here because they put it in a CD player and it didn't play. But, put it in my video CD player and it got music videos. So I thought that was cool. This is Twinkle Twinkle Lucky Stars. This is one of those movies with the comedic troupe they call the Seven Little Fortunes. Well, most of the Seven Little Fortunes anyway. It's got Jackie Chan, Yuen Biao, Yuen Wah, and Sammo Hung in this movie. Very funny movie with some pretty good fight scenes between Yuen Biao, Sammo Hung, and Jackie Chan. This was, I think, the second in the series. The first one was called Lucky Stars. This is Twinkle Twinkle Lucky Stars. I forget what the third movie is. Might be Winners and Sinners, but I'm not sure. But very very cool movie. This is a Jackie Chan movie, City Hunter, based on the manga and anime. This is most widely known because of its one scene where the Jackie Chan goes to fight character played by one of the bad guys, played by Gary Daniels, and they go into an arcade and they start taking on the personas on the Street Fighter 2 video game. You probably find that on YouTube somewhere, but it's an okay movie. The only problem with this video CD is that this had no English subtitles. Most of the other movies I just showed you were the Hong Kong movies, aside from the anime titles, had English subtitles as well as Chinese subtitles. But this one didn't have any English subtitles, so it wasn't much fun watching this. Okay, this one This one is a movie I bought not too long. Well, you can see the date there is 2003. This is Umbach. This is the first movie with Tony Jaa. I think his actual Thai name is Phenomirum, but very crazy action flick with Muay Thai, and they really got put Tony Jaa on the map. But he's kind of had a falling out lately because of Umbach 2. He went kind of crazy. Look up the story on Umbach 2, and you'll see what the problem was there. He disappeared for like 3 weeks during the shooting of the movie in the jungles of Thailand. But it was a really crazy movie with a lot of crazy action fighting. Really enjoyed that, and it does have English subtitles, thankfully. There's another Chow Yun-fat movie. It's called City War. Also has T Long there. He started along with Chow Yun-fat in both Tiger on Beat and A Better Tomorrow. This was pretty good. Not one of Chow Yun-fat's best movies, but pretty good. Another Chow Yun-fat movie. This is Was a Thief with Tony Leung as well. Another comedic action movie with Chow Yun-fat. Pretty good. This is Tai Chi Master with Jet Li. One of Jet Li's earlier movies and one of his best, if you ask me. It kind of moves slow at parts because it's kind of long, but I did enjoy it quite much, pretty much. Okay, here's one of China's earliest and best as well. This is Once Upon a Time in China. This one put Jet Li on the map as portraying the folk hero Wong Fei Hung. Problem with this video CD is it has no English subtitles, so it was kind of hard to follow because there was a lot of spoken parts, so you missed a lot of the story. This is Fractured Folly, starring Chow Yun-fat, another comedy. This one had me literally rolling on the floor laughing because of one scene in here. I was still in the mold where Chow Yun-fat's supposed to be, the big badass in all the bullet ballet movies, but in this one he has to dress in drag for a movie. They didn't tell you he's doing it. They show him, he turn around, it's him in drag, and I literally fell on the ground. I was laughing. I couldn't believe what I saw. Pretty funny movie, but since it's cultural differences, you can't get all the jokes, but it's still pretty good. All right, pull these two at the same time. This is A Better Tomorrow and A Better Tomorrow 2. This A Better Tomorrow stars Chow Yun-fat and T Leung. It's also the English subtitles. This is This is the movie that really put Chow Yun-fat and John Woo on the map, because this was a smash hit in Hong Kong, and it didn't make some waves outside of Hong Kong back in 1986. Not as much as it should have, but it was still a really great movie and got some attention from outside of Hong Kong. It was just really crazy movie with crazy action, lots of drama in there, really good. English subtitle, thankfully. This is A Better Tomorrow 2. Also with T Leung and Chow Yun-fat. And it's directed by John Woo. But the only problem is this one doesn't have any English subtitles. So I have seen it since on subtitled on VHS, but I still keep this on just for the hell of it. All right. This is Peace Hotel. This was Chow Yun-fat's last movie that he made in Hong Kong before leaving for, well, he moved to America for a short while, made a few movies in America, and I think he moved to Australia. Not surprising why he didn't make too many movies in America, because if you see something like Bulletproof Monk and Dragon Ball Evolution, the crappy true roles they've been giving him, but even though the movies are crappy, I still see them because I love Chow Yun-fat. He's awesome in this. This is English subtitle, thankfully. It was a pretty good movie. It wasn't a great movie, but it was a pretty good movie. Alright. This is an official release of Pulp Fiction on VideoCD from Hong Kong. This one's actually, since it's a pretty long movie, it's on 3 discs, that's why it's in this case here. And one odd thing about it that I found was it was rated, it had a category 3 rating, which basically puts it in like an NC-17 type rating. I don't know why I got that kind of rating. I guess maybe because of the drug use. I guess they're more strict about that in Hong Kong, even though, triads are a big problem in Hong Kong, or a war at this point. But, yeah, so this is the first way I owned the first way I owned Pulp Fiction before I bought the Laserdisc. And it's cool to watch because we were in the Navy and my friends said, hey, you got that disc movie of Pulp Fiction? Because we watched it on the ship all the time. Pretty fun. Alright, another official release. This is of Michael Bay's The Rock, Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery. Also the first way I owned this movie before I bought the Laserdisc. Also, this one that my friends wanted to bug me about a lot because it was we were in the ship and wanted to watch it, so I always thought that was pretty neat. We were able to watch it on the ship even though I didn't have a VCR or anything, just to my Sega Saturn. Alright. Oh, and these are a couple of adult titles that I bought, and they came with a couple of packages that I got. And this is bloopers from Vivid Video, and this is Made in Japan with Mimi Miyagi. Gotta cover that up because it shows a bare butt and I don't get my channel banned here for nudity or stuff like that. But, yeah. So that's my VideoCD collection. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, it is a... the format never really caught on in America, but it was really big over in Hong Kong and some of the other Asian countries because for some reason VideoCD hardware was cheaper than VCRs and the software was a lot cheaper than VHS tapes back then. I think it's still pretty widely used, even though it's a lot of it's been supplanted by DVD over in those countries. But still, I mean, I don't think I'll buy too many video CDs today unless I want to buy a movie that costs an arm and a leg on DVD, but the video CD costs a lot cheaper. That's the case was with Umbach. When I first bought that movie, because they wanted like $40 for the DVD, but they only wanted $10 for the video CD. So I sacrificed quality for the just to be able to watch a movie. But that's that. Just that the quality, if you look at quality of VCD, is not that great. I mean, it's got the same amount of it's about the same resolution as a VHS, but the digital artifacting on the discs kind of makes it worse than VHS, if you ask me. The sound is pretty good though, because the sound runs at like 224 kilobits per second, which is about quality of a really good MP3. So that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take care.